Hello, everybody. Welcome to Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia for Game 4 of the Strat-O-Matic 1993 Retro Replay World Series. This is a Ken Castro request World Series replay. He's a member of our community, and he's asked what happens if people decided to replay the whole World Series, if possible, using cards and dice. So I've done the 1962 World Series. I'm in the middle doing the payoff pitch 2001 World Series, and now this is the Strat-O-Matic 1993 World Series, and this is Game 4. As the Phillies come this series leading 2-1, we'll be using as-played lineups. This game was the Bat Chit crazy Game 4, where the Bluejays won 15-14. So your starting pitchers or for target practice in this one is Todd Steinlemier for the Jays. He gave up 305 average to lefties, 278 to righties. So hits will be there against Tommy Greene. He's a right-hander, 235 against lefties, 232 righties. So he deserves a lot better in this one. But we'll have to see if the Toronto Bats come alive. If they do, this series will be guaranteed to go back to the Sky Dome for decisive finish. So let's see if the Blue Jays can tie things up. Here are your starting lineups for today, game number 4. Again, kind of play with as-played rosters, as-played lineups, and computer images. If needed, we're playing Strat-O-Matic Advanced with some super advanced fun stuff, including fielding and stealing bases. So here's your lineup for the visiting Jays. Ricky Henderson leading off in left, Devon White in center, Roberto Alomar gets started in batting third, playing second, Joe Carter in right, John Olerud in first, Paul Molitor gets the start at third base today. He is not carded for third base. So according to the Strat-O-Matic people out there, Mr. Molitor will be a 4E44, I believe, at third base today. I was asking some people, and they kind of gave me a legitimate answer what that would be. So we'll give him a 4E44. So we'll have to see how he plays out there. He had 1 assist, no putouts in the actual game. Batting 7th is Tony Fernandez. Batting 8th to catcher Pat Borders. And batting 9th to pitcher Todd Steinlemier, son of Mel. Here is your Philly defense for today. Thompson, Dykstra, Eisenreich. The left fielders have been messed around with Incaviglia and Thompson. The lineups for the Phillies, Dave Holland, who needs to get started offensively. Stalker at short, Duncan at second, and Kruk at first. Behind the plate is Darren Dalton, who also needs to get started. And Tommy Greene on the mound. Tommy Greene is 16-4, 3.42 ERA, 175 hits, 200 innings. So he is a solid starter on this Philly team going to game number 4. So let's get this started from the vet, as Strat-O-Matic will now bring you game 4, the Retro Replay 1993 World Series as played, and we're about to get this underway. Let's bring my game board into play so I have that, so I can start the... So here comes Henderson. He has been silenced, 1 for 11, 2 runs scored, an RBI, 2 walks, a strikeout, has stolen a base. He'll bat against Tommy Greene, and here we go, we're underway. 5-3 righty ground ball back to Tommy Greene. He's an E7. He is a, he is a 2E7, so that's pretty good. Greene defensively plays his position well enough. E7's a 3, 12, 18 are your errors. Let's see. It's a 7 on a 7. No error. It's a 17. Makes the play, and there's one out. So Henderson's thrown out 1 to 3. So good job there by Tommy Greene. Keeps Henderson off the bases. And here's the center fielder, Devon White. White, oh my goodness, 0 for 13, 2 runs scored, a walk, and 5 strikeouts. Let's take a look at these teams offensively and pitching-wise. For each team, the Blue Jays are hitting 236 in the series, 358 slugging, 358 on base, 7 doubles, no triples, 2 home runs. They're 25 of 106. So they're kind of struggling offensively. The Toronto pitching staff, when they get on the field, has gone pitched 27 innings, given up 10 earned runs, 26 hits, 18 walks, and 20 strikeouts. ERA of 3.33. Opponent's average is 252. And the Phillies take them when the Blue Jays take them out, or I should say, when the Phillies take them out in the bottom inning, we'll give you their team average and stuff like that. So let's see how we can continue the fun stuff here. Let's continue. And Devon White will come up again. Yeah, he's struggling. 0 for 13, 2 runs scored, 5 strikeouts, and he has a stolen base. White, the batter, 1-3 right, struck him out. And Devon White continues to struggle offensively. So both these teams having some struggles here. Now here is Alomar. He is not struggling, hitting 455, 5 for 11, 3 runs scored, 4 RBIs, 2 doubles, has a home run. He'll switch bat left-handed, loves right-handed pitching. This is where he wants 1-5, and he missed everything. Fly ball right field. Right fielder for the Phillies makes the catch and ends the inning. That was Jim Eisenreich with the catch, and it ends the first. 3 up, 3 down, go to Blue Jays. Bottom of the first coming up here at the Vet. No score between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Philadelphia Phillies. Bottom of the first, it will be Dykstra, Duncan, Kruk, Holland, Dalton, Eisenreich, Thompson, Stalker, and batting ninth is Greene. On the mound for the Phillies is Todd Steinlemier. This is his first start of the series. Again, let's look at the numbers for both these teams. The Phillies are hitting 252 as a team, 340 slugging, 361 on base. They're 26 of 103, 6 doubles, no triples, only 1 home run. So it's been a quiet series for the long ball. They've stolen 5 bases. The Philly pitching staff has pitched 28 innings, given up 12 earned runs, 25 hits, struck out 23, walked 10, ERA 3.85, opponent's average 2.31. So both teams kind of mimicking each other in their offense so far. So here's Dykstra. Dykstra for the series is hitting 500, 5 for 10, 2 runs scored, a double, 5 walks, a strikeout. He has stolen 4 bases. So he's been out there getting stuff done for the Phillies. Now Stottlemyre on the mound. Todd on the season, 11 and 12, 4.84 ERA, 204 hits, 177 innings. That would explain things. Let's see if Stottlemyre can keep it in the ballpark. 4-10 to a righty. It's a ballpark home run, ballpark single, but we're not playing that. Fly ball in the left field. That should be the first play, and it is. The left fielder for the Jays is left fielder for the Blue Jays is, we just had him out here, didn't we? Ricky Henderson with the catch. So Henderson with the out, 1 away, and now here is Darren Dutch Dalton. Not Dalton. It should be Duncan. What am I putting? Oh. So it should be Duncan hitting second. My fault. Let's go ahead and do that so we don't have any problems there. Kruk, Holland, Dalton. So Duncan hitting. He's hitting 333, 5 of 15, 3 RBIs, a double, and 4 strikeouts. So 1 out here in the first. Stottlemyre got the first man out. Here's the pitch from Stottlemyre. 1-8 to a righty. Struck him out. Strikeout for Stottlemyre, and there is 2 outs. Here's the first baseman, John Kruk. He is hitting 417, 5 of 12. That tells you how much the middle of this lineup has really been slumping. 5 of 12, 2 runs scored, a double, and 3 walks. Kruk, left-handed hitter against Stottlemyre. Here's the pitch to Stottlemyre. That is a 5-9, and that's a ground ball to shortstop. That is Tony Fernandez. Rest in peace. 2E12 for Tony. Let's see if Tony can make the play. Solid defensive numbers. 15 gets him. On 11, I am guessing I am putting my Strat reputation on the line that he makes the play here. So on 11, against Stottlemyre, we just confirmed that he is a 12. So it's 11 on a 12. No, 15's the error, and retires a side. So retire that 6-3. We played 1 inning of play. No score here at the vet. Go to the top of the second. So Joe Carter, John Olerud, and Paul Muller batting for the Jays here in the top of the second inning. Welcome aboard to anyone who happens to be here. Please join in. Phillies lead the series. By the way, don't tell anyone else I'm telling you this. They lead the series 2-1 in this retro replay game 4. If not, please go back and you can watch the rest of the series if you wish. If you want to go ahead and you want to play it that way. But if you want to know between you and I, that's what's going on here. So game 4, again, this was the Bat Chit crazy 15-14 game. So far, no score. Top of the second. So here's Carter. Carter hitting. He's 3 for 12, 3 runs scored, 4 RBIs, has a home run in the series. So Tommy Greene looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's a 3-4 ground ball again. Back to Tommy Greene. Got it. Flips it to the first baseman Croc for out number 1. So a pair of 1-3s to start off each inning. Here is John Olerud, 2 for 8. Didn't start in game 1. Left-handed hitter against Greene. Greene winds up and deals 4-7 to a lefty and a walk to Olerud. So Olerud walks. He's an E-stealer, will not be held. He's only a running 1-10. Here is the third baseman, controversially, Paul Molitor. Molitor hitting 308, 4 for 13, runs scored, RBI, has a double. Stottlemyre from the stretch. Olerud not being held on. 5-11 to a righty. 5-11 to a righty on Greene and walks him on a 5-11. So Molitor draws the walk. You don't want to be doing that with these Jays. Luckily, Molitor is the trailing runner. First and second, 1 out. Here's Fernandez. They're not going to hold him on. And they're going to give Fernandez a chance to bunt. I put Borders up with 2 outs. But I believe he's going to swing away. Fernandez, 3 for 11. 2 runs scored in RBI. Fernandez switch hitting, batting from the left-hand side against Greene. Here's the pitch. 1-2. Righty fouls out behind first. First baseman is Croc going near the dugout. Makes the catch, and that's the second out. Oh, that's a big out. So with 2 outs, it brings up the 8th spot and Pat Borders. Borders surprisingly is having a good series. 4 for 12, has 4 strikeouts. So here we go. 2 on, 2 outs. Borders, the bat against Greene, and the pitch. 1-10 ground ball again to Greene. He fields it. He sets himself, throws him out, and the Blue Jays' second inning is done. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, 2 left. Let's go to the bottom of the second. No score here at the vet. So the Phillies send up Holland, Dalton, Eisenreich. The bat for the Fighting Phils here in the second. Hang on, folks. Got some stupidity here. Oh, if anyone is out there, I can definitely use a moderator somewhere. So, if someone, Big Clue, thank you. Big Clue, do you know how to moderate, Big Clue? Let's see. No, I can't do that. Let's see. Big Clue, welcome aboard. Let's see. May have to automatically give you some wrench rights here or something. This is just going absolutely crazy. Yes, let's see. Oh my God, let's see. I don't know how to do this on StreamYard. And let's see. So Mr. Clue, how can I give you a wrench? Let's see. I don't want to put you in user timeout. I don't want to block you, so let's play with the game. Maybe if someone comes up, you can do something for me there. So let's see what happens. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's, but we were able to get rid of it, so let's go ahead and continue. So actually, it's like Morgana getting out on the field. Don't want to give these people the 5 seconds of play time to show what their stupidity is all about. So we got Morgana off the field, or we got the person who tried to come out and hug somebody or try to run around the field. Well, you're the vet. Can you imagine getting knocked down on the vet? That's all AstroTurf. It's like being knocked down on concrete. So last of the second, here is Dave Holland. Boy, he wishes he wasn't here. 0 for 11, a run scored, 3 walks and 7 strikeouts. So Hollands will now bat for the Fighting Phils against Todd Steinlemier. Remember, this was the Psycho game. That went 15-14. So let's see if these pitchers are just here for batting practice. It is going to be 5-7 for Hollands. 5-7 versus a lefty, and that's Stottlemyre giving up a big hit. Double 1-8, that's a 13. Line drive base hit for Holland. So that is his first hit of the World Series. So here we go. He is an E. He'll not be held. He's a 1-15. We may have to put a little bit of help on him just to make sure he doesn't go crazy. So he'll be held, but he won't be stealing anything. Dalton hits. Dalton hitting 083. Another guy in this Philly team that needs a start. 1 for 12. Runs scored. 2 RBIs. Left-handed hitter against Stottlemyre. Stottlemyre from the stretch. 110 is a fly ball in the right field. Carter gets there, makes the catch, and there is one away. Here is Jim Eisenreich. What a story Jim has been. Going different disorders mentally and getting back into baseball. Was a great player of the Royals, in my opinion. Then he kind of had to shut it down. 4 for 9, runs scored, 2 RBIs, a double. So he's been pretty offensively for the Phils in this series. Stottlemyre for the stretch, runner on first and 1 out. And this will be a 4-10 on Stottlemyre. That's a ballpark single, but luckily we're not playing that. Fly ball center field. Devon White's there, makes the catch, and that's 2 outs. Again, this is the Ken Castro Invitational. He's asked, again, he's a member of our community. He's asked for all World Series games to be played, cards and dice. So I've been playing them anyway, so this is a perfect chance to, because he wants to composite some kind of ledger or some kind of book together for something like that. So I'm doing this one, and I'm also doing the two. It's also doing the 2001, also doing 2001 Payoff Pitch World Series. So here is Milt Thompson. So 2 outs, a runner on first. Thompson is 1 for 4, runs scored. He's been splitting time with Pete Incaviglia. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's a 2-3 for Thompson. Ground ball the second. Good play there from Alomar. Throws him out, and the Phillies are done in the second. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We play 2, no score from the vet. Top of the third coming up. So top of third inning here at Veterans Stadium. So reporting. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. Thank you, Clue in the building. Thank you, Mr. Clue. I appreciate you helping me out here in the time of need. So here is Todd Steinlemier. He'll bat. He's a 1-hitting pitcher. Don't expect him to do much today. Again, he might hit the pitcher's card, which is all hands on deck. So Greene looks in. Stottlemyre is a right-handed hitting pitcher, I think. Actually, he might be a lefty. He is a left-handed. He's a left-handy. So he's a lefty against righty. 2-8, struck him out. Doesn't matter. 1 away. So Todd down on strikes. He's known to pitch and not that. Here is Ricky Henderson. So Henderson, ground ball back to the mound first time up. Henderson hit against Tommy Greene. Greene with the windup and the pitch. 6-7. Make sure I got the right team. Ground ball second base. Duncan's a 324. Let's see how that pans out for Mr. Mariano Duncan. 14-10. We'll have to look that up just to be sure. No error on a 10. There was on an 11. Throws him out, and there's 2 outs. So 2 outs. Here is Devon White. White struck out his first time up. No score, top of the third. Blue Jays looking for the first hit. Phillies have one. Todd Steinlemier against Tommy Greene here in the third. Here it is. 2-5 for White. And that is a strikeout for Devon White. He has struck out twice. So we go to the bottom third. No score here at the Vet. Game number 4, the Retro Replay 1993 World Series. So now here is Kevin Stalker. 2 for 11, 2 runs scored, and a ribby. So Stalker followed by Greene and Dykstra. The hit against Stottlemyre here in the third. Stalker with a pitch. Here it is. Swings away. And that rolls around in some oomph. 3-8 to a righty. And that is a hit by pitch. So Stalker whacked with a pitch. And that's the first time he's been hit. And already we have some problems already. So hit by pitch for Kevin Stalker. You hit somebody who's a C stealer. So he'll be held with that, with a 1-12. And allows Tommy Greene to probably bunt. Again, they'll play for the bunt, allowing him to, so he'll be a bunting C. So bunting C, Kevin Stalker gets the lead on first. Here we go. That's a C bunter, rolls around, and that should be a good bunt on a 6. 6 on a bunt is on a C. Let's look that up real quick. It's a defense. Yikes. So let's see if they can get Stalker on at second. Let's look at it. So again, batter drops down a bunt, has the option of throwing him out. Let's see. The lead runner, so compete the lead runner safe range as running speed -4. So Stalker gets the -4 disadvantage going to first base. So let's see where that is. Hang on 1 second, folks. This is where I have to play it slow. Stock, 1-8. So he's a 1-8. So definitely an option getting him at second. So he's a 1. So runner -4. So fielded. So it's fielded by the 6. So a 6 is the third baseman. The third baseman is Mulder, who's a 4. So basically it's going to be a 4 + 4, I believe. So again, it's going to be compute the lead rating as running rating -4, minus rating plus minus. So it is the compute the lead runner safe rating as running speed -4 plus fielding range. So basically it's even +4 -4 because Mulder is a 4. So it makes a 1-12. He is safe. So that's 1-12. He is safe, or 1-12. He is So hang on. Let me again look at that. Look at that once again. So let's see. So for example, lead runner is a 1-14. Bunt to the first base and 2. The lead runner is safe range. So his safe rating is a 1-12. That's a 60% chance. You know what? We'll give him the sacrifice after doing all that. So give him the auto sacrifice. Don't want to make a mistake there. So he picks him up and throws him out. So Stottlemyre says, don't want to make that mistake. So assist by the first baseman. And the put out to the second baseman who came over in the wheel. So runner on second, 1 out. Here is Lenny Dykstra. So Dykstra, the hitter, fly to left field. It's first time up. Runner on second, 1 out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's a 3-11. Ground ball to first. Olerud's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the runner will advance. So runner on third and 2 outs. So Dykstra unable to get something going, but he moves the runner over. So everyone moving over 90 feet. So Stalker's on at third base, and here is Duncan. He struck out his first time up. He's been with the Phillies, whipped a little bit of a hot bat, hitting .313 this series, 5 for 16. Stottlemyre kind of trying to survive this. From the stretch, gets the move, 5-5, ground ball to third. Mulder gets his first chance, picked it up, and throws it across the diamond to prove he still can play third base. All runners hold. The Phillies strand a runner. We play 3, no score from the Vet. So the Blue Jays will send up Alomar, Carter, and Olerud here in the fourth. Yeah, he had some real issues, and I guess, yeah, he was a good player with Kansas City, but I guess he had to shut it down. If you look at his baseball reference numbers, guess he had some mental issues. He had to deal with some behavior health issues, they call it, and then he came back and he started really hitting the ball well. So he controlled all the emotions he needed, and kind of, Greinke had the same way for the Royals. Had to shut it down for a season, come back, and now look at him. He's like almost like he's as they say I don't know. You say an introvert, extrovert. He's a man on his own island. They say when they watch him. So top of the fourth, Blue Jays nothing across, no hits. Phillies have one hit. It'll be Alomar, Carter, and Olerud, the Blue Jays here. Alomar 5 for 12, 3 runs scored, 4 RBIs. Alomar to swing away against Tommy Greene. 6-6-7 to top 6-7 lefty ground ball second base. Again, you hit it at Duncan enough times. 324. Does he make another nice play at second? Alomar's going to try to beat this out. That's a 17. That's an 11 on a 24. I think that could be a problem if we remember right. Let's look this one up together. So E24 says an error on an 11, and there's your 11. So Duncan let it slip, and that's going to be an E4. So an E for Mariano Rivera. Hello. Mariano Duncan. Runner on first. Almar's got some wheels. He'll run. Tommy Greene +2. -2 cancels it. So we're all on the arm of Dalton. -2. So -2 on Alomar. 17 or 12 first numbers. Gets the lead on a 3 and 6. That's a 9, doesn't get it, so he can still go 60%. Carter to swing. Interesting. Do we go on 60% again? Carter, here he goes. He's going to take the opportunity. Here he goes. That's a 3. Possible throwing error on Dalton. So Dalton with a possible throwing error. So Dalton yips out of 1 to 5. And it's a 14. So it's a stolen base for Roberto Alomar. So he takes the opportunity, could not get the good lead, but he gets the second anyway. So now Carter comes up. Now what does he do? A -4 holds him. A -2 for him. That's -6. So the -5 on the steal third. So he'll be held, but he will not be running. So here's Carter. Runner on second, nobody out, and swings. 2-8. Oh, he dead rolled the son of a line drive down the first. Oh, Kruk was right there. His entire 2 column is absolutely stellar, but not there. A dead roll appeared, and you are out. So 1 away. Here's Olerud. So Toronto wastes a golden opportunity. Greene gets away with some damage. And here's Olerud. Olerud walked his first time up. Runner on second, 1 out. Greene from the stretch. Runner on second, 1 out. Game 4 of the series. 6-8 to a lefty. He's a double 1-3. Down the line. It skips down the corner. Bounces around. Double for Olerud. Scoring is Alomar. 1-0 Jays. And that's an unearned run. So a double for Olerud. 6-8 lefty. 6. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Did I roll 6? What did I roll there? 6, and it is Olerud. 6-8. 6-8 lefty, and that's, you know what? That is a triple. So a 6. I thought it was a double 1-3. So let's see if we can. We'll see if we can change him to a triple here. Give me one second if we can do that. And we'll see if we can change it. So he's on at third base. So we'll have to move him over to third. So place selected runner at third. And so now Mahler comes up. And the infield will come in. The Phillies really don't want a big inning here. Runner on third and 1 out. He'll pitch to Mahler. And he had a great season. He'll hit against a right-handed Greene from the stretch. Runner on third and 1 out. Here's the pitch 2-5 for Mahler. That's not going to matter. That's a line drive in the gap for a base hit. Goes all the way to the wall. Mahler with a double. Scores Ulrich without a problem. Blue Jays lead 2-0. So runner on second and one out. 2-0 Jays. And here is Tony Fernandez. So runner on second and one out. Now Tommy Greene in a little bit of problems. Fernandez switch hitter batting lefty against Greene. Runner on second, one out. 5-5, fly ball left field. That'll be Eisenreich. Comes in and makes the catch, and that is 2 outs. So with 2 outs, here is Pat Borders. On deck is Stottlemyre. You know what? We're going to go ahead and give him the intentional walk. So the walk to Borders, and let's see what that will do. That will force Todd Steinlemier to grab the bat. And the bat with 2 on and 2 out. So first and second, Stottlemyre the batter. Let's see if Stottlemyre can make him pay. That does reset the top of the order for Ricky Henderson to lead off regardless. Tommy Greene from the stretch. Here's your pitch. And that is a 2-12. 2-12 is a ground ball to short. Picked up there by Stalker. Throws them out and ends the inning. Everyone else will hold. And that's it. But they score 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 huge error. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 2-0 Toronto. So now it'll be Kruk, Holland, and Dalton. The bat here in the bottom of the inning. Clue still in the ballpark. Thank you, Clue, for staying with me on this one. Last of the 4th, 2-0 Toronto. Phillies, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error. Toronto, 2 runs on 2 hits. So here is Kruk. John, I'm not a Kruk. Ground ball to shorts, first time up, 5 of 13 in the series. Kruk will hit against Stottlemyre, pitching well. 4-2, lefty fly ball, shallow center. Devon White comes in, makes the easy catch, and there's 1 out. So Kruk is out. Here is Dave Holland, singled his first time up. Broke that 0 for 11 streak of his. He's been on base in the series 4 times with 3 walks. Holland switch hits, that's lefty against Stottlemyre. And let's see what he does here. This rolls around. Is it on the offense? It's a 3-7 versus a righty, and Holland walks. So Holland is on base for the second time. He's getting used to being on. Again, with the walk, he's an E stealer. 1-15 will be held. And here is Darren Dutch Dalton. Rest in peace. Fly ball right field. First time up, he's 0 for 1. Runner on first, 1 out. Dalton to swing away against Stottlemyre. Stottlemyre from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-7, and that's a double. 1-13. That's a 6. It dropped in for the double. So Dalton doubles. Center fielder is Devon White. Holland was held. So good thing. -1 on the hold is 1-14. And Devon White is a minus, so it'll be a 1-12. They're down by 2. They will hold the runners up. So a double for Dalton. 2-7 versus a righty is a double. 1-13. That's a 6. That's a double. So now here is Jimmy Eisenreich. Second and third, 1 out. Eisenreich so far in the game has flied to center. Eisenreich will swing away against Todd Steinlemier. Stottlemyre from the stretch. Gets the side. Blue Jay bullpen is up. I mean, they're not going to waste any time here. Let's see what happens. Second and third, 1 out. Eisenreich fouled by Thompson. And Stalker. Lefties. Now what do you do? 3+ innings. Stottlemyre only went 2 innings in the actual game. So that's not beyond control of seeing a possible change here for the Blue Jays. Who are they swinging? Henderson. So they automatically have already went to the top of the lineup already because of Stottlemyre batting. That is huge. So we're going to go ahead. Here comes Cito Gaston. Unprecedentedly will bring in Al Leiter, who did pitch in this game exactly in this spot. 235 versus lefties. Little better card than Stottlemyre, who really gets stomped against them. So Cito Gaston will come in, make a huge pitching change here. And it's going to be Al Leiter. So Al Leiter will come in. He bats ninth. He'll have to stay in the game as a hitter. So Leiter's in. So kind of like real major leagues, we're pulling the pitcher early. But this is a huge game for the Jays. They have to win. They don't want to go down 3-1 facing elimination. Here is Eisenreich. Lefty on lefty. Eisenreich doesn't matter. Doesn't care about lefties. He still swings pretty proficiently. So it is second and third, one out. Playing the infield back, but doesn't want to give him anything good up. And 1-9 struck him out. 1-9 righty, ground ball up the middle, probably would have scored the runs. So there you go. Making the pitching change worked in that case. So there's 2 outs. So 1-9 lefty struck him out. So now here is Milt Thompson. Thompson against lefties, only 175. Oh my. He doesn't hit lefties at all. But then again, do you bring in Cavilla in the 4th inning? I don't think you do. He's a 2-2 and left. You don't want to damage your outfielder here. Second and third, 2 outs. Leiter from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-5 lefty ground ball to second. Alomar's got it. What a call by Cito Gaston to make the pitching change. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left at the end of 4. It is 2-0 Blue Jays. So now in the 5th inning, it'll be Henderson, White, and Alomar. So top of the 5th, what a risky decision. Make sure they got tickets, Clue. Make sure they're sitting in the right spot. Not, send them out of here. So here is Henderson. Henderson, boy, struggling. 1 for 13, 2 runs scored, 0 for 2 today. Henderson will swing away against Tommy Greene. Blue Jays, 2 runs, 2 hits. Phillies, no runs, 2 hits, and they've committed a big error in the ball game. Here's Henderson. 3-4, righty struck him out, and Henderson continues just to be non-factor in this series. Here is Devon White. Speaking of non-factor, 0 for 15, 2 runs scored. He will bat lefty against Greene. Greene with the windup and pitches. 4-7 lefty, and there's a walk for White. So that's the second time he's been on a walk. And now we'll see if that can mean anything stolen base-wise. White's always had speed, stole 34 times, only got caught 4. He gets the lead on the 4 and 6. And with Tommy Greene again, it's a -2, so it's a 17 or an 11. We'll see if they can get the move here. And he doesn't, so it'll be a 55% for Devon White to get the move, to get the lead, to get the steal. Runner on first, 1 out. Alomar is 0 for 2, including getting on base on that last error, and scored. They're going to, because Alomar hits 359 versus righties, he's going to swing away against Tommy Greene. Greene from the stretch gets the sign. Runner on first and 1 out. 2-6, and that's a single and 2 stars. Alomar rips it through the right side. Devon White goes to third, and it's first and third Jays. So now Alomar gets the lead. Again, it'll be a 17 or 12 like before. Gets the lead on a 3 and 6. Gets the 9. Does not get the lead. So now first and third, 1 out. Carter due up. They're not gonna steal here. They don't want to take runners off the bases. The Phillies will play the infield in. 1 out here in the 5th. Big opportunity. Philly bullpen just up as fast as them. So Fergosi maybe looking to make a move here, just to see who maybe pitched in the actual ball game. Let's see who it was. Roger Mason got 2 2/3 pitch, 2-hit game, but I don't think he is carded on my end. So 1993. Let's take a look at old Roger. Phillies, and we'll see what's going on with Mr. Mason. Oh, he's not on the team on the ass plate, so he gets put on the roster late in the season. So I bet you he's in here as another. I forgot what roster he was on. Was he on Texas, San Diego? Let's see. Mason right there. He's a Padre. And he finished the year with the Phillies. 5-12, 4.06 ERA, 3 yards. So he was a good pitcher against right-handed pitching. So let's see who's up here for the fighting for the Jays. Carter, Olrud, Mulder, right, left, right. So Greene, 232 versus righties. He's going to stay in there. I trust him a little bit more than Stottlemyre's card does. So we'll see what happens. First and third, one out, infield in. They got to stop a run at the plate at this point. 6-4 against a righty, catch X. Oh, let's see how that plays off. So Dalton, let's keep in mind his numbers. He's a 3E5 pass ball 2. 3E5 pass ball 2. One out, here we go. That's a 16. He may have bypassed a lot of damage. 16 on a 3 is a foul out. 13 is a 14 was an error and makes the play. So he throws the mask off. He gets around the dugout steps and makes the catch. So Carter wasting a bat. So first and third, 2 outs. So now here is Olrud, 1-for-1, RBI triple. He had an RBI triple and then scored on the double from Mulder. 2-0 Toronto, top of the fifth, game number 4, 93 Retro Replay World Series. Bluejays want to send this back to Toronto one way or the other and not give the Phillies a commanding vice grip lead heading into a possible elimination. Olrud to bat, first and third, 2 outs. Here comes, what did he do? Olrud, who smokes righties. Oh my God, does he? And he goodness, 100-point difference. But then he got Mulder up after that, who just smokes lefties. And that ends up being a double-edged sword, as you say. Oh, Lordy. So Olrud, they're going to pitch to him. That's not a good situation. So Greene from the stretch. First and third, 2 outs. Greene wants it on his card. It is. 4-10. He popped it straight up. Good job. Mariano Duncan's there. Makes the catch and ends the inning. So that's a big relief. Blue Jays don't get anything there. No runs on 1 hit, a walk, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the fifth. It's 2-0 Blue Jays. So now it'll be Stalker, Greene, and Dykstra, and probably a pinch hitter for Greene. So Stalker, the batter, he got hit by a pitch his first time up, stranded at third base. Al Leiter in the game. And Stalker smokes lefties. It's 395 versus lefties. 100-point difference. So you want to keep it off Kevin Stalker's card. And that's a 4-8. Righty walks him anyway. So that's the second time Stalker's been on base without a hit. So he's on at first. They will hold him just to be sure. And now again, a possible sacrifice situation for the pitcher. Does Tommy Greene stay out there, or do you go for the bat? He'll come out. He'll try to sacrifice. They think it's still early enough. They're going to try to see if they can get a run home. The Philly lineup was known to get some hits, so they're going to have to break through. And that's a beautiful bunt, too, this time. That is a C on a 3. A C on a 3 is a sacrifice. Oh, my. And a 3 fields it. Who got it? A 3 is the catcher. Catcher jumped out and threw him out. Oh, my goodness. So let's see. I got a blue screen in front of me. Don't see that before. So a sacrifice hit. Nicely done by Tommy Greene. So Jim Fregosi stays with his pitcher. And the assist will be made by the catcher. And the put out will be by the second baseman. So if you're scoring at home, if you are humanitarian, it is 2-4. So 2-4, runner on second and 1 out. Here is Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra, who needs to get a big hit, and this might be the opportunity for him. He's 0 for 2 in the series, he's 0 for 2 in the game, hitting .417, 5 for his first 12. So now Leiter looks in. Lefty-lefty matchup. Runner on second, 1 out. And the pitch. 1-6. Lefty struck him out. Leiter went away from him and got him. So Al Leiter doing a nice job here. And here's Mariano Duncan. I know if you're a Red fan, you know him. I know Clue is. Runner on second, 2 outs. Duncan 0 for 2. Struck out and ground the third. Duncan 273 versus lefties. About 289-ish against righties, so about even. So Leiter is a 3 relief pitcher. Will stay in the game. Runner on second, one out, and the pitch. This will be a 3-9 for Duncan. Struck him out. He dead rolled him. All that stuff in the 3 column. And Leiter threw him a slider away. Oh, Duncan with all that stuff in the 3 column could not find it. We go to the 6th. 2-0 Toronto. Toronto 2 runs on 3 hits. The Phillies no runs, 1 hit, and no errors. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Butch Haber in the ball game. Bleacher Bums Gaming. Anthony, welcome aboard, everybody. What's up, Anthony? BBG, folks, greatest boxing game on the earth. I've never been much of a boxing. One day I think I may pick it up for the heck of it. Butch, thank you, Butch, for coming in. One of my established residents, of course, manning the gates, and please show your tickets to him is the great clue. So make sure you show him your ticket stubs for the game. Thank you, folks. Let's go ahead on word here. Any questions, please ask. As we're in this game here. We're in the top of the. That's right. Let's now go to my fun part. Let's go to my ball score and ball stats. I'll have everything. Top of the 6th. Toronto 2 runs, 3 hits. Phillies no runs, 2 hits. So it'll be Mulder, Fernandez, Borders, Leiter due up. He's up 4th this inning. Remember, this was the cycle game that had the 13-12 one, but this one went anywhere but that. It's actually been a pitcher's duel. So Toronto up 2-0 in the 6th, but again, anything can happen. Mulder has walked and doubled in a run, so he's playing 3rd today, an uncarded position for him. So Mulder will swing away against Tommy Greene. So here it is. So Mulder, 1-7, single 1 to 17 at 20. Oh, what a play by the 3rd baseman, Dave Hollins. Dave Hollins just absolutely snagged one, Greg Nettles style. So Mulder is robbed. Check your bags for that pickpocket. What a play by Hollins. Single 1 to 17, got the 20. 1 away in the 6th. So now here is Fernandez, 0 for 2 in the ball game. We're playing a game. We're playing advanced with some super advanced throw-ins, fielding and stealing. So this is top of the 6th, 1 away. Fernandez 0 for 2. He'll switch. He'll bat lefty against Tommy Greene. Tommy Greene looks in, gets the sign. Fernandez hitting lefty. Rest in peace. 4-9 and draws the walk. So Tony Fernandez on at first with a walk. He had a really good career. Felt happy for him to get his ring. Fernandez stole 15 bases. Is starred very comfortably, 2-8. So now that's an interesting thing to do. So with Greene +2, it's going to be a -2. It'll be either 13 or 11. He's going to get the lead most likely. A 2-8 gets it. So we're going to go ahead and go for it. He gets the 8, just barely gets the lead. So he has to take the stolen base opportunity. 65%, and he's thrown out. Oh, what a play by Dalton. Dalton came up throwing and just chucked him. What a throw by Dalton. So Darren Dalton came up and threw out Fernandez. So there you go. That's what happens with Fernandez. He doesn't get great numbers. 15 gets stolen 8, so he gets the high probability, but only 65%. So 2 outs in the 6th. And here is Pat Borders. He's 0 for 1 with an intentional walk. Leiter on deck. Let's see if he gets on base. What Cito Gaston does. 5-7 righty. 1-10's a double. It drops in for a double. 1-10 double against a righty. That's a 6, and he doubles. So now the interesting wheels are in place. Do the Blue Jays go for the jugular, or they keep Leiter in, who's absolutely been fantastic so far, in relief of Stottlemyre? Stottlemyre went 3 2/3. Leiter has gone an inning in 2/3, 1 walk and 3 strikeouts. He's been a solid pitcher on this Blue Jay team, and they will go into the bottom of the 6th. Phillies will send up. It'll be Kruk, Hollins, and Dalton. You know what? With all these lefties coming up, unless I do have a Tony Castillo card, and he is as strong a lefty as I'm hoping he is, I may make the move for him. Let's see if I do have a lefty card in Tony Castillo. He is a lefty, 213 versus lefties, 256 righties. Tony Castillo is up in the Blue Jay bullpen. So we'll go ahead and probably make that move. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and insert a pinch hitter. So Al Leiter's giving a pat on the back. Great job there. Batting will be against a right-handed pitcher. Ooh, darn, he doesn't hit at all. So do the Blue Jays have anyone I can bring in who can maybe? They don't have a deep bench. They got Rob Butler, and they're going to let him swing, a left-handed hitter. So Rob Butler in the game. He'll be the pinch hitter for the Blue Jays here. So Butler is in. He pinch hits for Leiter. Castillo is up in the Blue Jay bullpen. Runner on second and 2 out. Butler, the right-handed hitter. He's a lefty. Lefty on Greene's a right-handed pitcher. Here's the swing. 3-8. 3-8. Righty walks, and Butler is on base. So Greene walked the pinch hitter for the pitcher. First and second, 2 outs. And now here's Ricky. He has been silenced. He's been silenced like he's been around Carice or something. He's been silenced. He is 1 for 14, 2 runs scored, an RBI. Struck out his last time up. Righty matchup. Don't want to put a lefty in against him. You want to be careful there. Henderson will swing away. 2 on, 2 outs. Greene from the stretch. He can go in the 7th inning. Here we go. 4-8, righty, popped it straight up. That's a good play from Holland. Comes in, makes the catch, and Ricky Henderson silenced again. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's 2-0 Blue Jays. Again, this is the Kenny Castro Replay World Series project. He likes to see if every World Series can be replayed, cards and dice. So if you get with him, if you have some baseball games you can play that you can share, then you can send over in some kind of statistics way, he'd love to have you. He has a lot of World Series just sitting there waiting to be played. So last of the 6, I played the 62 World Series. I got a 2001 payoff pitch. Arizona Yankee World Series going on. They're tied at 1, and this one is Game 4 of the 93 World Series between the Blue Jays and the Phillies, and so far the Phillies with the upper end, but the Blue Jays hold a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the 6th inning. So Croc to set up, but Tony Castillo will be the new pitcher for the Blue Jays. So insert new opposing pitcher, Tony Castillo. And he'll come in the game, stay in the game, and bat 9th. So last of the 6, 2-0 Blue Jays. Again, let's make sure we're still sitting here. Everything is going well. All right, thank you, folks, for coming in this one. I appreciate the love people are giving me today. Last of the 6 is Kruk, Hollins, and Dalton. So Kruk lefty matchup. Kruk in the ball game 0 for 2. Castillo looks on. Here's the pitch. 4-5 lefty, fly ball left field. That's an easy play for Henderson. He brings his glove out there when he doesn't hit. That's 1 away. Normally, Ricky doesn't. So 1 away. Here's Hollins. He is 1 for 1, 1 for 12 in the series. Has been struggling, but he's been on base 5 times right now. On base is at least at 313. He'll swing righty against Castillo. Castillo at the pitch. Righty-lefty matchup. 4-8 righty. That's a triple on a 1-4. That's a 20, and that's a single. So Dave Holland with his 2nd hit to the game. So Holland's trying to break out of his slump. And now here's Dutch. Dutch is 1 for 2. He doubled his last time up. He's 2 for 14 in the series. So Castillo looking to get out of this one now. 2-0 Blue Jays, last of the 6th. From the stretch is Castillo. Runner on first. Hollins is we better hold him. Remember, he's a 1-15 running. Don't want him to get a running start with a double in the gap. Here we go. 4-12 lefty. Oh, ballpark home run. 1-8. That's a 10. Deep fly to right field. Corner there at the track. It dies at the track. Woo! 2 outs. And Dalton just missed one. He threw the bat. Oh, he just missed one. Castillo's in there against a right-handed pitcher. That ball is gone. So 1-13, but against a lefty, 1-8, and that was a 10. So 2 outs in the 6. Here is Jimmy Eisenreich. Again, do you pull the plug on Eisenwright and put Inky out there again, but you salvage and you make the decision of of killing your defense. Unless the Phillies got another left fielder in the game. Incaviglia is a 4E10. As soon as you do that, you know a ball's going to get hit his way. Ruben Amaro. Don't think he was on the roster. I would doubt it. If I can prove he was, he's got a decent card, and he's actually it was a 214 in left. Let's see, what does Eisenreich do? Eisenreich's 0 for 2 in the ball game. Let's look up his composite numbers for the series and see if we can find something out here. So let's see, versus a lefty. Give me 1 second and I'll get back. I'm just going to check and see if I know it's here somewhere. There it is, lefty. So against a lefty, he is, so far, he's 1 for 2 and a hit. So he's hit lefties kind of just fine in this series. So Eisenreich will swing away. So they were trying to talk his way out of it, but Jimmy said, "Give me in there." So lefty-lefty matchup. Runner on first, 2 outs. Castillo from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 6-5 lefty ground ball to second. Alomar's got it. Goes at the first. And, folks, that was an easy play. So throws them out, and the Phillies cannot do anything. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We played 6 here at the city of Billy Love. Get your Tony Luke's roast beef. I mean, they have the greatest cheesesteaks in the world. Let's go to the 7th inning. 2-0 Toronto. Devon White, Roberto Alomar, and Joe Carter to bat for the Jays in the 7th. Toronto, 2 runs on 4 hits. Phillies, no runs, 3 hits, and 1 error. White, Alomar, Carter to bat for the Jays against Tommy Greene, who's in his point of weakness inning just to make sure. So here is Devo. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. He'll switch hit, batting lefty against Greene. Greene looks on in the pitch. 1-9 struck him out for the 3rd time. So White is retired, and here is Alomar. 1 for 2, reached on base on a huge error and scored. So Alomar up against Greene. Greene looks in, gets the sign from Dalton. Here's the pitch, 2-8. That's a pop-up. That is a line drive to the shortstop right at Stalker for the 2nd out. Holy smokes, that's 2 quick outs. So he's out, and now here's Joseph Carter. Carter, 0 for 3 in the ball game. He popped up behind the plate. He got out of a huge inning. The Jays did in that 5th inning. Carter popped to the plate, and then Olerud popped a second, and that allowed the game to stay at 2-0. 2 outs in the 7th. Carter 0 for 3. 3 for 15 in the series. Carter, right-handed hitter against Greene. Greene looks on. Here's the pitch. 5-6 to a righty on Greene. Fly ball center field. Good play there by Dykstra. Makes the catch. And that, folks, is all for the Blue Jays. 7th inning stretch. It's 2-0 Blue Jays. So 2-0 Blue Jays here. So we stay here at the ballpark. 11th inning stretch. There's no God Bless America until 2001. So they're playing the old standby music here. So now it'll be Thompson followed by Stalker. Yes, and finally a pinch hitter for Tommy Greene. So let's see. And it'll be Tony Castillo. So now do you start making changes? Thompson does not hit lefties at all. So here we go, folks. So here's a guy, he had a home run in game 1, I believe. Peter Incaviglia will swing for the Phillies, I believe. 275, unless you want to swing somebody else. Let's see, Jordan was a 300 hitter against lefties. Oh, Kim Batiste, jeez. 282, 156 at-bats. That's an interesting thought. But will save him. Wes Chamberlain. Oh, Wes Chamberlain. Okay, Wes Chamberlain will swing. Better batter, and he also can probably flip with. He can also probably flip with Eisenreich too. So Chamberlain will swing. So Mr. Pete Incaviglia was called back, and Wes Chamberlain will swing. Chamberlain first at bat of the World Series. So this is his first at bat, last of the 7th. Phillies, no runs, 3 hits. Toronto, 2 runs, 4 hits. Castillo, is tired. So any combination of basically 2 hits or walks, he could be done. So got to keep that in mind. Toronto's got to use that bullpen, I believe. So here's Chamberlain against Castillo. And that's going to be a 5-9 ground ball to short. That is Tony Fernandez. That's what he was always a Gold Glove. 2E12. You don't want to throw something else out there. He misses 14 on a 8 should be a play. 8 on Mr. Fernandez is a 14. I believe when I say it was E12 I said. E12, something Dave Demos does. I may have to start doing that. Is making originally make list. 12 errors on a 15. That is an 8. That's an out. 1 away. So Chamberlain retired. He'll stay in the game and flip around, I'm sure. He'll play right. He's actually a 4 like an E2. So if he can get away from not giving up a hit, he's not going to give up the error. So here's Kevin Stalker. So with 2 outs in the 7th, Stalker does hit lefties proficiently well. Hits 395 against lefties. Short usage. So here is, again, Tony Castillo trying to get out of this one. Here he goes. 6-7 against a righty is a walk, and that could be it for him. So we're going to go ahead and see who the Phillies will send up. And my guess is they're probably going to go with Ricky Jordan. So Ricky Jordan will probably swing away. So Stalker is out. So now let's see who is going to be here. So Ricky Jordan is in. He is announced with 1 out here in the 7th. So new hitter, Ricky Jordan in the game. And timeout is called by Cito Gaston. So he'll make the pitching change, and the Blue Jays will counter with their pitcher. So Jordan is up. Again, who do the Blue Jays go with? You don't want to have to go with Timlin. He can't hold anyone on to save his life, and that could be a problem. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, I thought about him. So let's maybe... Oh, he's all relief, too. So 2-11 versus righties. We'll bring in Danny Cox. So Danny Cox comes in. What if he actually pitched in the actual game? That's something I keep... No, Mike Timlin did. He actually pitched 2/3 of an inning, survived, and Ward came in and got 4 outs for the save. So we'll bring in Cox. So Cox will be the new pitcher. So pitching change here. So pitch hitter, or actually new opposing pitcher. Give me 1 second. So new opposing pitcher will be Danny Cox. Stays in the game, bats 9th. Jays have Carter middle of the lineup, so they're away from their pitcher spot, so that's okay. So here's Jordan. Jordan in the game is 1 for 7 in the World Series. So he's a right-handed hitter against Cox. Cox is a 0 hold. Runner on first and 1 out. Here's the pitch. 2-8 for Jordan. Ground ball to short. Picked up by Fernandez. Goes the Alomar. 2 Owaru double play. 6-4-3. Danny Cox gets the double play to end it. So we played 7 here at the Vet. It's 2-0 Blue Jays. So in the 8th inning we go. So now the situation gets a little bit interesting. So now the Phillies will need to make some defensive changes. And now let's see who the Phillies go with. It's 2-0. So you really got to go your best pitcher. And you might think about it. Let's say it's Olrud, Mulder, Fernandez. We'll go back with David West. I think he got smoked in the last game, but boy, his card is so scintillating. He had, after coming up with the Mets and being a dangerous prospect, didn't live up to his expectations, and he went to the Phillies and had an absolute stellar '93 campaign. So West in the game. We'll bat back in the 9th spot. That's fine, since that spot just came in. And then changes has to be made to the defense. So let's see. We'll probably keep him in the game. So let's go ahead and do some change defense, and we'll see what we need to do. Let's make sure Eisenreich can't play the position. So can Jimmy play? Yes, he can play left field. He's a 2. He'll be a 2E2 too. So Eisenreich moves over to left field, and they will leave Right fielder for West Chamberlain. So Chamberlain's in, West is in. We'll go ahead and make the changes here, and there should be no changes made to the lineup. So Olerud, Mahler, Fernandez batting for the Blue Jays here in the top of the 8th. So here we go for John Olerud. Olerud is 1 for 3, an RBI triple and a walk. Lefty on lefty. Here we go. That's a 3-9. Did he get something to hit? He walked. So Olerud walks and gets the leadoff walk. Let's look at West's numbers. Did he get hit hard his last outing? West has gone pitched 3 innings, giving up 2 earned runs, 2 hits. So yeah, his card is so good, but he's already faced 13 batters, giving up a home run in this series. So West has not performed as well as his card has, definitely. The Blue Jays have been hitting him a little bit harder. Here's Mahler, 5 for 15, a run scored, and now it's a dangerous righty versus West. Big opportunity for Mahler here. Runner on first, nobody out. Olerud not being held. Here we go. West needs a double play, worst case. 5-6, struck him out. So that's a big strikeout for David West. So Mahler's out. Brings up Tony Fernandez, 248 lefty, 294 righty. So good opportunity for West to be in. Maybe he can turn 2 on Tony here. Bop of the game, 1 away, 2-0 Jays. Jays out hitting the Phillies 4-3. The Phillies have the big error in the ball game. Here is the pitch. That's a foul ball out of the box. We'll replay that one. Fernandez swinging away. Right-handed hitter, left-handed pitcher in West. 6-7 righty is a walk, and that's where West has had his issues. So another walk there. So 2 Blue Jays on. It brings up Borders, and Danny Cox is in position. He might have to leave this game. First and second, 1 out. Let's see if they can turn a double play, and Danny Cox could come out and pitch the 8th inning. Here we go. From the stretch, 2 on, 1 out. West needs a big out here. 1-6 struck him out. Borders on strikes, and now the Blue Jays have some decisions to make. You got some explaining to do, Lucy. Let's see. And they don't have a lot of pinch hitters to do this with either. So now, so Danny Cox will probably have to come out this game. And to me, I guess that means you bring in Ed Sprague. So Ed Sprague will be in. He's one of the guys who did not play third today because Mahler was over there. Again, an uncarded position for Molly. But Sprague will go ahead and hit for Cox. Sprague, 3 for 9 in the series. No runs scored, has an RBI. He's a right-handed hitter against West. First and second, 2 outs. West trying to go north-northwest here and get out of this. West from the stretch, 6-7 righty, and he walked him again. The bases remain loaded, and eventually Ricky Henderson's going to bite you if you give him enough opportunities. 3-15 hitter. And the Phillies might have to adjust and make a move here. And let's look at Roger Mason's card against righties. I wonder if it's well enough. I probably have to find him and dig him out from the Padres that year. Let's see. West against righties is pretty good. So we're going to bring in Roger Mason. So the Phillies are going to make a move. I don't want Ricky against a lefty, just not in this situation. So let's go ahead and adjust and make another pitching change. So pitching change for the Philadelphia Phillies. David West, control problems again, so we'll bring in Roger Mason. Sits in the 9th spot, third pitcher for the Phils. So again, we'll use the card from the PC game. Here's Henderson. He's 0 for 4, 1 for 15 in the series. Righty matchup. Here we go. 2-0 Blue Jays. Bases loaded. 2 outs. From the stretch. That is a 6-8 against West is a walk. Let's see what the computer says for Roger Mason. Ground ball to second. Oh, Mariano Duncan. Can he make the play? 3-24. If he makes the play, gets him out of the inning, it's huge. It's a 20. It's a 12 on a 24. I believe there's an error on the 11. Error on a 24 says got him. And ends the inning. So again, nice coaching by the Phillies. So Roger Mason says thank you to David West says thank you to Roger Mason. No runners score, and we go to the bottom of the eighth. We stay 2-0 as Henderson continues to leave runners on base. So last of the eighth, Blue Jays 2-4-0. The Phillies 0-3-1. It will be Dykstra, Duncan, and Kruk against a new Philly pitcher again. So lefty, righty, lefty. Blue Jays are running out of lefties, that is for sure. Oh my, and yes, Ward's up in the bullpen in case he does need to give the Blue Jays a 4-out save. So let's see who the Blue Jays have. Ooh, no, I don't want to go. He was not who, no, oh my goodness. Timlin, 275 versus lefties. Oh, good boy. Garbage time. And let's see, they're in trouble. They're in trouble right now because of that move. Let's see. Oh, Jesus, no, you don't put him in either. So, what do you do? Okay, and he's a -2. Is he on the roster is the question. So let's, again, folks, give me one momento. I'm going to go ahead and dig into this Blue Jay team a little bit and see what we need and what we need to do. So again, we'll go into the series summary chart on Baseball Reference. We'll look at the team who pitched for the Blue Jays this series. I believe with as many runs they gave up in this series, I believe they used everyone they listed here. So Castillo, they can go Castillo. Let's see, I can bring almost anyone out. Castillo's pitch, Cox's pitch, Einkorn, I don't trust versus the lefties. Guzman is a starter, Hankins a starter, Leiter's pitch, Stewart's pitch, Stottlemyre's pitch, Timlin, and Ward. Yikes. So you're down to the guts here. Do you get you get 6 outs from Ward? I don't think so. So it's either Eichhorn or Timlin or bust in this situation. So let's see. 275. Eichhorn just, oh God, 326 versus lefties. And a +3. And Timlin's a +7 too. Oh, this could be bad. Or do you give 6 outs to Dwayne Ward? And yes, he can tire pretty quick too. Let's see how many outs Ward can give you. So Ward in the 8th can give you 6. So he can traditionally give you the 6 outs. So Dwayne Ward is going to be asked to try to fulfill a 6-out save. I don't like anyone else. Ward is a -3, so that's good. So new opposing pitcher for the Blue Jays. And they are at the top of the lineup. They're not going to run into pulling Ward out of this lineup. So that should work out okay. So Dwayne Ward will come in. He is in the 9th spot, 5th pitcher for the Blue Jays. So Dykstra, Duncan, Kruk, lefty, righty, lefty. Ward has gone an inning and a third, 2 strikeouts in the game, has faced 4 batters so far. So here we go. Dykstra, 5 of 13 in the series. Left-handed bat against Dwayne Ward in the bottom of the 8th inning. Here we go. 3-6 righty, and it's a walk. Oh, boy. Now, because he is in a save situation, he can tire, I believe, off the first 3. So Mariano Duncan comes up, 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. He'll hit righty against Ward. Runner on first, nobody out. Ward's a -3, -2 to hold. Borders is a 0, so it'll be a -5, so he gets the complimentary -5. Dykstra could steal on a 13 or 10. Dykstra is aggressive. He's going to try for it, and he gets it, I think, on a 7. He gets the lead on a 6 and 7. So it's a 13. 65% says he can get this. Here comes Dykstra. No, he's thrown out by Borders. How about that? So Borders comes up throwing. Dykstra got aggressive and got gunned. What a throw by Borders. So 1 out here in the 8th. Here is Duncan. Boy, that was a shot. I had to do it. Dykstra stole 37 times, thrown out 12. That is Lenny. So here's Duncan. Duncan now against Ward. 5-4. Ground ball to third. Oh, God, now you get Mulder. That's what he should have put Sprague at third. That's my fault. Call me bad on that one. 4E44. He's not carded. So here we go. This could be a problem. Mulder, come on, Molly. On a 16, on a 12. 12 on a 44 says an error. And Mulder gets that one. He pulls him off the bag, and that's an E5. So that's a key error right there. Sprague has been used. Cannot come back in the game. It's not softball. I should have batted him and put him in Mulder's spot. Yikes. Runner on first here at the bottom of the eighth. Duncan is starred, but he's not going anywhere. Here is Kruk, lefty against a righty. Phillies up 2-1 in the series. Can they get a strangle lead in this series? Ward from the stretch gets the sign from Borders. That's a 2-12 for Kruk, and that's a walk. Oh, Jesus, that's 2. And that is 2, folks. And now Ward could be in some serious doo-doo. Here is Dave Hollins. Hollins the batter. First and second, one out. Hollins is 2 for 2. Can he keep his little hot bat continuing? He's 2 for 13 in the series, both hits today. Hollins swinging lefty against Ward. Ward from the stretch. 3-8 is a walk, and that will tire Dwayne Ward. And Ward is tired. He's a 1/6. And that should tire him. So here is Dalton. If I have some Strat people here, that would be wonderful. Who plays the game enough? Oh, okay. We have some help here, guys. We have one person left in the building, and I got crap came in. So I thought we got rid of you. So we'll do that and go ahead and eliminate them. So go ahead and do that. All right, let's continue. 1 hour and 16. Yeah, this has been a long game, but it's been a great game the way you game played. So let's go ahead and do this. So he's tired. So Dalton, bases loaded, 1 out. Dalton against Ward. Infield playing back. They're going to try to turn 2 against him. Here it is. 6-5. Lefty struck him out. And a huge strikeout for Dwayne Ward. So Ward is out. And now here is Jim Eisenreich. Now again, I play the rule. If you hit the dot and tire him, you will have to replace the pitcher. So again, maybe you wouldn't do that in real life, but it kind of makes sense. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Eisenreich the batter, lefty on righty. Here we go. 2-0 Toronto. Ward trying to survive. 3-7 single left field. Scores at least 1. So Dykstra scores. Kruk is the trailing runner, so he can't be held. There is 2 outs. He gets +2. Single to left field. Henderson is in the game as a +1, so that's a +3. +3 to Mr. Kruk, and Kruk is a 1-13. They're gonna hold them there, or let's see. You know what? Let's make sure. So Kruk is the trailing runner. Can't be okay. When it can't be held, it's a +1. +2. There's 2 outs, and +1 to Henderson. So that's a +4 to Kruk. 1-14. He's going. He's gonna try to tie this one up. 1-14, John Kruk is safe, for the Phillies tie it at 2. So Eisenreich gets both Duncan and Kruk home. Holland stays at second, and it's first and second. Phillies tie game at 2. So now here is Wes Chamberlain. 0 for 1 in the game, came into play right field. So Ward loses the chance at the save, and he's tired. First and second, 2 out. Ward from the stretch. It's going to be a 6-11 righty, and that is a fly ball right field. That's Carter. Can he make the plays? A 2E9. He drops this. There's Bedlam in Philly. Let's see. It's a 9. Makes the play. 14 on a 9. 14 on a 9. Where is it? 14 on a 9. Doesn't make the error and makes the catch. But the Phillies get 2. So we go to the top of the 9th and we're tied at 2. So now it's White, Alomar, and Carter.
I can't get there.
So 2-2, Blue Jays 4 hits, Phillies 4 hits, and now it's White, Alomar, Carter. And let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I know they're out of here, but of course I had to go in and do that again. So here we go. Keep an eye on them in case they return again. So in the 9th, we're 2-2, both teams with 4 hits. White, Alomar, Carter for the Jays. And I guess we'll stay with Roger Mason out there. Oh, I don't know. Lefty, and righty in the 9th. So, you know what? No, it's going to be Mitch. Got to go Mitch. So, you're in the 9th inning as a home team. You don't save your closer because there's no reason to. So, Mitch Williams will come in and pitch for the Fighting Phils. So, Wills is in the game. So, let's go ahead and new opposing pitcher. The question is where is the... Oh, Stalker. We're going to have to make a double... Let's see who's up the last inning. That was Chamberlain. So, Incaviglia is probably going to have to come in the game. So Inky has to be, now that could be an interesting circumstances here. So let's look at this. 4, 6, 7, 8. So it'll be Stalker. So it'll be Stalker and then Incaviglia. So Incaviglia will come in the game here. So new pitcher. So it'll be Mitch. So it'll be Mitch Williams. He will come in the game. And let's see if I can see a lineup card for the Phillies here. That's where it gets kind of interesting. So it's 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. So he'll be in the 7th spot in hit. So Mitch Williams in the 7th spot, and then we'll go ahead and make a double switch. So change defense here, as this game has been just crazy. So now in right field will be, I guess you know what we're going to do, back to left field will be Pete Incaviglia. Going back to right field will be Jim Eisenreich. So let's go ahead and switch positions again. Mitch Williams in the game, and changes are made. Let's see, I need to make a change. Yep, they're going to tell me to make some changes. So let's go ahead and make some changes on here. So again, Mitch Williams in the 7th spot. That's right. And that will put, let's see, Pete Incaviglia, and he'll be in the game in left field. So there you go. Left field is Incaviglia batting 9th, and will bat 2nd next inning. We'll see how that does. Defensively will be a problem, but you don't want to waste Mitch Williams right now. So here we go. So top of the 9th, 2-2's your game. White, Alomar, and Carter. Outright insanity here in the vet. Dwayne Ward blows a save, comes in looking for the 6-out save. So let's see if Toronto can save Ward here. Top of the 9th. Ward is, wow. Devon White 0 for 16, 3 Ks in the ball game. Right versus left. 6-8 versus a righty, and that is a strikeout for Mitch Williams. So Devon White 0 for 17. So he's out. And now here's Alomar, and he likes righties more than lefties. He is 1 for 3, got on the error. He'll bat righty against Williams. Top of the 9th, here's the pitch, 2-6 versus a lefty. Struck him out, and that's 2 strikeouts for Mitch Wild Thing Williams. So now the Phillies can taste it. They can win. On the next game 5, they can go for the clincher. Here's Joe Carter, 0 for 4 in the game. Mitch Williams looks on, 5-4. Remember that matchup. Catch X. That is Dalton. Dalton is a 3-5. Let's see if he's able to make the play. And that's a 4. Ooh, let's see. That's a 15. So let's make sure the 4 is not an error. And let's see. That's on a 5. Oh, there's an error on a 4. He dropped it. So that will put Carter first. So Dalton dropped it, and that will put a runner on first with 2 outs. Talking about an opportunist error there for the Phils. Bad time for that. So a drop play there. Carter will reach first. He is starred with a 6. Williams is a +7. Hello, -2. Minus for Dalton is a -2. So luckily it brings it down to a +3. If Carter gets the lead, it's a 20 or a 9. He needs to roll the 6. Just have a 6 in my hands right now. Does he roll the 6? He rolls the 6. How about that? He'll get the lead, anything but a 20, and he is safe. And Carter steals second base. Oh my. Second error of the ball game for the Phillies, and it's a huge one. And now lefty-lefty matchup as Olerud will now face Mitch Williams. Runner on second, 1 out. 2-2's your score. Both teams with 4 hits. Williams from the stretch. Here we go. 5-7 lefty. Struck him out, and Mitch Williams gets out of that one. So Mitch Williams gets out of that one. Strikes out 2. Let's go to the bottom of the 9th. Phillies look to walk it off. And now let's see. It'll be Stalker, Incaviglia, and Dykstra. You okay?
Yeah, it's stuck on the stupid hook you put here.
I'm sorry. I didn't put it there. I forgot to pick it up. I'm sorry.
I know.
Sorry, folks. Let's go here at the bottom of the 9th. Phillies look to walk it off. And the Bluejays will probably need to make a change. Ward is already tired. And I guess you got to go. I guess you're going to go with Timlin here. Bluejays running out of arms. So now let's see. So new opposing pitcher. And new opposing pitcher will be Mike Timlin. So Timlin in the game, stays in the game, bats 9th. This is the 6th pitcher for the Blue Jays. Kind of what happens when you took out Stottlemyre early like you did. So here is Stalker against Timlin. So Stalker, switch hitter, batting lefty. Phillies a chance to walk it off here in the 9th. 6-9 righty. It's a strikeout for Timlin. Gets the job done, 1 away. So Timlin gets Stalker, and it brings up Incaviglia. Incaviglia, 2 for 10 in the series, a run scored, a double, and a home run. That was a pinch hit home run, I believe, in game 1. Timlin from the stretch. Here is the pitch. 1-3 for Incaviglia. It's a hit by pitch. Oh boy, that was the wrong time. So now a hit by pitch. Now the question is, Tim, oh my goodness, do you have an outfielder? Oh, paging Philadelphia Phillies, and do they have an outfielder? But do they have somebody who can run? Chamberlain is already out. So they're running out of players, to be honest. So they're gonna have to keep Incaviglia in there. And you know what? But he's gonna try to run. He's gonna try to get greedy. So +7, they're gonna hold him -2. Borders is a 0. That's a +5. If he can roll a 5 right now, it is an 18 first number. If he rolls a 12, he gets picked off. Let's see how the dice gods play right now. That's a 7, and he'll hold. So runner on first, 1 out. Dykstra the batter, and he's a left-handed hitter, hitting .385, 5 for 13 in the series. Timlin from the stretch. We have walk-off magic, 1-4. That's a pop to second. That's Alomar. Comes in, makes the catch, and that is 2 outs. Holy smokes. So Dykstra is out, and now here's Mariano Duncan. Duncan reached on an error his last time up. He made up for the error. He scored as an unearned run in the 8th inning when the Phillies tied it. Of course, the error was on Mulder, who's in this game. So 2-2. Runner on first. Duncan's up. Timlin trying to get out of this inning. Here's the pitch. 3-12 for Duncan is a ground ball to short. Fernandez goes the short way. Fielder's choice 6-4, and we have free baseball here at the vet. It is 2-2. So Timlin gets himself out of it. We go to the 10th. Now Toronto tries to wake themselves up. Mulder, Fernandez, Borders, and yes, Timlin might have to hit fourth in the inning against Mitch Williams, who's also in a tired zone of his own. So here is Mulder here in the 10th. Free baseball. Both teams with 4 hits entering the 10th inning. Mulder, 3-11, ground ball to he's a lefty. Hang on, no, ground ball to third. Nothing on Mulder's card on that zone. Throws him out, 1 away. So Mulder retired. Here's Fernandez. Fernandez is 0 for 2. 2 walks in his last 2 at bats. He will swing against righty against Williams. Williams looks in, gets the sign and the pitch. 470. It's a righty and a walk. So there is a huge walk. So now the question is, what do you do there? Fernandez can run. He's a +7, -2, 0. So he's a +5. It'll be an 18. Wow. Phillies might have to make a change. So Borders is up. So again, let's look at it here. Who do the Phillies? Oh, righty. You know who's coming in? Larry Anderson. He's been one of the superstars of the series. He's a +1, but he's dynamic against righties. So he's in the right place, right time to get a decision again. Well, Larry Anderson will come in. So, yeah, he's away from the order. So, again, he will bat. I believe he's up in the 7th spot. And that's the 5th pitcher for the Phillies here. So Larry Anderson in. That should curtail his running a little bit. -2, 0. So it'll be a -1 to Fernandez. A 14 or 12 on a 2-8. Fernandez is still going to try to go. Is he still going to try to go for a 2-8? It's a 6. He gets it. So now Fernandez is a. Let's make sure. -2. Well, let's see. Hang on. I may not go for it because that is Dalton. -2, -3. That's a 12 again. 60%. Does he get the lead? Yes, he does. And a possible throwing error. So Dalton again. Does he throw a BB to center field? He's a 1-5. And it's a 3. He goes to third. Darren Dalton. So still second. Goes to third. And now we'll put him at third. So let's put the runner at third base. So he's at third base. Let's assign the error. It's a throwing error, I believe. It'll be a throwing error on Dutch. So he makes the key error. That's the 3rd error of the ball game. Runner on third. And 1 out. Infield being brought in. So Fernandez steals second, takes third. And now here's Borders. On deck, yes, has to be a pinch hitter. So now possible another pinch hitter. So Borders will hit against Anderson. Anderson from the stretch. Runner on third and 1 out. Infield in 6-4 versus a righty. A fly ball center field. You need a fly ball C to stop the runner from scoring. Dykstra is a 2E10. He rolls high. It's a fly ball C. A fly ball B will tie this. It is a 5. That is not going to be anywhere near a fly ball C. Runner should score. It's a fly ball 2. It's an 11 on a 10. No error. Run scores, and the Bluejays take the lead. So the Bluejays take the lead. Fernandez scores. Fly ball to center field deep enough. Dykstra cannot make the play, and the Bluejays with a 1-run lead. And now Timlin will be set up to hit. The Phillies have, I believe, could be lefties, but they have nobody else in that on the bench with the exception of Eichhorn. So Timlin will swing for himself. Pretty sure he's a 1, and he's an 2-10. So 2-8's a strikeout for Timlin. So he's out, but he'll come out and pitch the 10th. We go to the bottom of the 10th here in the city of brotherly love. Can Toronto salvage Game 4 and make sure we go back to Canada for the rest of this series? It's 3-2 Blue Jays. And it will be Kruk, Holland, and Dalton, all lefties. So Timlin's going to stay out there. You definitely don't want to do this. So let's see here. Let's see what's going on here in chat. What a ball game we've just had. It's just been outright insane. And the craziness has continued. This is just going long, I mean, folks. But I hope people are doing this. This is why you play the games. So Kruk hits against Timlin. Timlin looks in. 4-6 against a lefty. Struck him out. And Mike Timlin looking good. First strikeout for Timlin. Kruk is out of there. And now here's Dave Hollands. So Hollands will look to see if he can keep his thing going. 2 for 2, 2 walks. Left-handed here against Timlin. Last of the 10th. 1-5 single on a 114. Line drive second base. Right at Alomar. Oh, the Phillies are going to kick themselves if they lose this one. Here is Dalton, and he's the one who made the error on the throwing error. He'll swing away against Timlin. Timlin looks in. Bottom of the 10th. 3-2 Toronto. Are we tied for tomorrow for 2-2? 6-11 lefty. Single right field for Dalton. And now the Phillies will look. Who is left on their bench? Because now you got a +7 in Timlin. Kim Batiste Batiste isn't running anywhere. Dalton, let's see. Tommy Greene, Hollands, Jordan, Kruk, Morandini, who I don't think I have a card for to see if he has some speed. And that's it. So let's see what kind of stuff Morandini has on this team. So 93 Philadelphia. So he's on the roster. And he stole 13 bases. Oh, Morandini, get your little self out there. And he starred. He gets it on a 7. Morandini runs. So here comes Mickey Morandini. So he'll get a computer card in this case. And we'll take over. So here we go. So Morandini, the run for Dalton. And whoever my backup catcher, I'm guessing probably Todd Pratt, will be the new catcher. So pinch. So here we go. Pinch runner. Morandini. And he's in the game. So Morandini runs. So now it brings up Eisenreich, a lefty-righty situation. But Morandini is starred at a 7. So we're going to try to run this. Morandini gets a 19 and 11. Dalton is a +7. Makes him a +5. He's a 16 regardless. He rolls a 7. He gets it on a 20. It's a 10. He's still a 16. Morandini is going to try to steal it, and he does. So Mickey Morandini steals second base, and now things get interesting. Runner on second, and 2 outs for Jimmy Eisenreich. Not playing the clutch symbols. Eisenreich against a righty would be a non-clutch hitter. So good thing. Runner on second, 2 outs. Timlin trying to survive this. From the stretch. Watch Eisenreich bomb one. Here we go. And it's a 1-8. Popped it straight up. Tony Fernandez comes in. Makes the catch. Ball game over. Bluejays will make sure this goes back to the Rogers Center or the Sky Dome. Final score, Bluejays 3, Phillies 2. Let's go ahead and end game this and give you some results. I hope I did all the rosters right there. It'll yell at me, I'm sure. Winning pitcher is Mike Timlin. The blown save has to go to Ward here. The loss will go to Mitch Williams. It was an unearned run probably. He gave up the hit. He gave up the walk, the stolen base, the throwing error. Larry Anderson came in, gave up the sac fly. So Williams will get the loss. Again, after that, and we played 4. We can't go over every stat. This is going to be crazy numbers. I can just see what this box score is going to look like. 3-2 Toronto. Toronto 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. The Phillies 2 runs on 5 hits and 3 errors. Their defense killed them today. Blue Jays had 4 hits, 4 guys with 1 hit. Let's go the other screen first. Fielding errors. Alomar, Dalton, Duncan had errors. Throwing error by Dalton, that was the huge one. 12 runners left on base for Toronto, 10 for the Phils. Doubles, Borders, Mulder both had doubles. Dalton triples by Olrud, RBIs by Borders, Mulder, Olrud, Eisenreich had 2, gives him 4. Stolen base, Alomar and Carter and Fernandez had his second. Morandini had his first. Fernandez, Dykstra got thrown out. Sacrifice hits, 2 by Tommy Greene. Borders with the huge sacrifice fly and now game-winning RBI. Jordan hit into a double play. Borders left 3 runners left in scoring position. Henderson 2, Olrud 2, Stottlemyre, Chamberlain 1, Duncan left 2, Eisenreich 2, and Thompson 3. The pitching, that was the story today. The winning pitcher was Timlin. He went 2 innings, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. He got in there and kicked Ward, who was kicking himself. Ward 1 inning, 1 hit. 2 runs scored, 1 was earned, 3 walks and a strikeout. He had absolutely no control today. Cox 2/3 looked good. Castillo 1 1/3, 1 inning. Castillo gassed and pushed all the right buttons. Al Leiter came in early, gave an inning and 2/3 of action. Stottlemyre 3 1/3, 2 hits, a walk and a strikeout. That was a quick fix from Cito to pull him early. Greene solid 7 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs earned. West 2/3, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Again, he was off. Mason went a good third. Mitch Williams, an inning and a third, 1 run. It was earned. A walk, the killer walk, 3 strikeouts. Anderson came in 2/3 a strikeout, but the sac fly was the killer. 3-2 Blue Jays will move to Game 5. So let's look at Game 5 real quick before I send you out of here. We've been here long enough. We're going to be good friends at some point. Game 5, Phillies won 2-0. Which means it was Curt Schilling again. So Curt Schilling came back and pitched and saved the Phillies that series. Guzman came back and pitched for the Blue Jays. So it's Schilling and Guzman in 5. We may have a Game 7 that never happened, too, as the series did end in 6. So if the Blue Jays win, they have a chance to exactly do what they did in real life. If the Phillies win, the Blue Jays would have to sweep in Toronto to take home the gold. So let's go, folks. Thank you so much for coming in. It has been an absolute awesome series. It's been great. John Wise, how you doing, my friend? Welcome in. Not sure how long you were here for, but please come back and watch. It was a fantastic game, 1 hour and 41 minutes. Holy smokes. It was a long one. I was doing a lot of commentary. There's a lot of switches, a lot of moves, but it was a fantastic ball game. This series is 2-2. This is, again, a Kenny Castro replay series. He would like to have all the cards and dice series is replayed, and if you have a way of sending it to him, because he wants to put together some kind of a computation book of Sims World Series games, Sims World Series. So talk to him, and if you have some way to do that, don't have to broadcast them, but need a way to send him results of some kind. So thank you, folks, coming in. I appreciate it. It's now 2-2. I appreciate everyone who has been here, giving me your time tonight. John Wise came in, Big Clue came in and manned the doors. Butch Haber, Bleacher Bums Gaming came in. I was also here for a few months, and also my idiot friends who came in thinking we needed clothing. Talk to you later. Have a good rest of your evening. We'll see you again. Final score, Phillies, Toronto Blue Jays win it in 10, and they tie this series at 2-2. We'll see you in Game 5, Schilling versus Guzman.